Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had fogged no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late, they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death, who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me with your fierce tears. I pray, do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. This is the poem that I had heard for the first time in the movie, The Interstellar. The movie and this poem both celebrate life. Life is all about living each and every moment and then living that moment. Life is all about being what you could be, being your best version and not giving to the death. Even knowing that the death is the final destination, the ultimate reality, one should still strive to live till the last breath. Even the death should feel the life and should tell you, do not go gentle into that good night. One should rage, rage against the dying of the light. The poem is a message to all of us to live the life to the fullest and make sure that till last breath we do not give it to the death. We should remain hopeful. We should have twinkles in our eyes, or we should have light in our eyes. We should definitely celebrate life at the most beautiful way possible, in the most beautiful way possible. Even even if your very near and dear one is dying, here the dying son tells his father that, Father, please curse me, please bless me with your fierce tears, curse me with your fierce tears. I know that you are at a height where there is all sadness. Nobody could be more sadder than you, seeing your own son dying. But still, the dying son tells his father, do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Grave men who are near death and who have a very weak sight or blinding sight, even they understand, they may realize that blind eyes could also blaze like meteors because they have chosen to fight the death, because they have selected life, they have chosen life over death. Wild men who always enjoyed their life and they learned too late that all this enjoyment was temporary, that there was something amiss. But they should also remember, even if the death is light, sorry, the death is final reality, they should keep enjoying themselves, keep singing, keep dancing. If the body can't dance, let the soul dance. But the death should not win against the life. Do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, people who are very good, the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Even good men who basically realized that they would have been able to contribute something to this world, it would have helped this world make a better place, or they may repent that they did something, they did not do something that they should have done, they could have contributed to this, to make this world a beautiful place. Even they should rage against the dying of the light. Even they should also fight the death and tell it that my spirits are not dying. Maybe my body is dying. And wise men, they know that dark is right. Wise men know from day one that ultimately the death is going to be the final reality. Because their words had poured no lightning, but they also realize that their words could have changed the world, or their words could have added some value to this world. It could have poured some lightning, but still, despite that, despite realizing that their words could have changed someone's life, they tell the death that I will not go gentle into the death, into you, into that good night, and that I will rage against the dying of the light. Thank you very much for listening to me. I know it was not a perfect commentary, but still, I will also tell you, I will not go gentle into that effort. I will rage against all the failures that may come by. Thank you very much, dear listeners. Good night.